They promised to make us beautiful, but instead, they took our skin. I had always been self-conscious about my looks, the scars, the uneven skin tone, the imperfections. I hated it all. So when I heard about a new experimental procedure that could make anyone flawless, I didn't hesitate to sign up. The clinic was tucked away in a quiet part of the city, the kind of place you'd never notice unless you were looking for it. The doctor, Dr. Marcus, was charming and confident. He promised me results I could only dream of. A new face, a new life. "You'll be beautiful," he said, his smile warm and reassuring. I believed him. The procedure was supposed to be painless, just a simple injection followed by a short recovery period. But as soon as the needle pierced my skin, I knew something was wrong. The pain was immediate, searing, like my entire body was on fire. I screamed, but the doctor just watched, his expression unreadable. My vision blurred, and when I woke up, I was in a cold, sterile room, my body strapped to a metal table. I tried to move, but the restraints were too tight. "What the fuck is going on?" I shouted, panic rising in my chest. Dr. Marcus appeared, his face hidden behind a surgical mask. "The procedure was a success," he said, his voice cold and detached. "You're beautiful now." But I didn't feel beautiful. I felt wrong. My skin was tight, too tight, like it didn't belong to me. I looked down and saw the stitches, rough and jagged, holding together patches of skin that didn't match. Different colors, different textures, all sewn together to form a grotesque patchwork. "What did you do to me?" I wanted to scream, but my voice came out as a whisper, tears streaming down my face. "Your old skin was flawed," he said calmly, as if explaining something simple. "So we replaced it with the best we had. Don't worry, you're not the only one." I could hear them then. Other voices, weak and pitiful, coming from the darkness around me. I wasn't alone. The room was filled with others, all strapped to tables, their bodies covered in the same patchwork of mismatched skin. Some were crying, others were silent, their eyes empty, hollow. "We're creating perfection," Dr. Marcus continued, his voice cold and clinical. "You should be grateful." But I wasn't grateful. I was horrified, trapped in a body that wasn't mine, covered in the skin of others. And I knew then that there was no escape. I was just another experiment, another failed attempt at creating beauty. And now, all I can do is wait, strapped to this table as the doctor continues his work. Because once he's done with us, he'll move on to the next batch of volunteers, and the cycle will start all over again. Thank you for listening to my channel.